I'm just going to go in with my moisturiser, first of all, which is the Release moisturiser in Lac Cream Concentrate. So I'm just going to apply that all over the face. Really concentrating on some dry areas that I suffer with. I love putting moisturiser on, it feels really refreshing. Really wakes you up. Just bring it down to the neck. So I'm just going to let the moisturiser settle in for a little while. In this video, I am basically going to be doing my first review on my Nars Sheer Glow. Previously I have owned Nars All Day Luminous, but I've gone for the Sheer Glow this time, looking up reviews saying that this is usually better for dry skin, and this is what I suffer with, so I've gone for this. So I'm gonna do a review on it, put it on, yeah, and I'm just going to go from there really, and just come back in a few hours just to see how it wears, because I do believe this is supposed to stay on longer, so I just want to see how it sits on your skin basically. So I'm now just going to read out what it actually says on the leaflet that comes inside the foundation. It says Sheer Glow Silky Fluid delivers immediate hydration, even skin tone, and leaves your skin brighter and more radiant. Used daily, your skin texture improves over time, becoming softer, smoother and more luminous. Sheer Glow Foundation provides weightless and buildable coverage with a natural radiant finish for normal to dry skin types. So this sounds a lot better for my skin than what the All Day Luminous did. However, but the All Day Luminous obviously stays on longer, as people have said and I've heard, and what's in the name. It says directions for use: start by warming the foundation with the hands, then working with fingers. Apply a small amount of foundation on the centre of the face and begin pressing the foundation on the skin. Shake well before use. So it's the same before with the other one, you have to shake it. However, I will not be using my fingers because I don't like using my fingers. I really don't enjoy it, and I feel that it makes my dry skin worse because I don't know, it just does. Another product that I'm going to be using that I've bought with this is the Radiance Enhancing Pro Prime. I used to have the Multi-Pro Prime. The Multi-Prime, I literally can't read it, it's rubbed off, but this one's different. This is one they told me to buy with the All Day Luminous, but I went for this one because it's a Radiance one, and I do always put my Lumi Magique with that one, so I kind of thought, well, I might as well just buy a Luminous one to save and keep buying this as well as that. So I'm going to give this a go as well. Apply that to my T-zone. Smells really nice compared to the other one. Much nicer smell than the other one. Right, so I'm going to shake this well, and what I'm going to be applying this with is my beauty blender, because that's what I love applying all my foundations with. The only downside to this foundation is it doesn't come with a pump, which is really irritating because that one does. So I thought they would have like updated it now and made it come with a pump, but no. So I bought a pump because I think that is quite necessary. I can't pump this pump, what's going on? Oh, you've got to twist it. Oh, just before I do that, I'm just going to put my lip stuff on. So whilst I'm applying my foundation, hydrating my lips because I get really dry lips. And the one I'm using is the Clinique All About Lips. I don't know if you can see that. It's really good. Okay, so I've got one pump on here. I'm gonna work outwards like they told me to. It feels really nice on the skin. I got the same colour obviously as before, which is just in case you want to know, Mont Blanc. I'm gonna go for one more pump. I do like quite a coverage foundation. If you're wondering why I'm not focusing on my forehead, it's because I've got a full fringe now, but I've just literally pinned my hair back like this to do the video. So I just literally use what's left over on my sponge on my forehead because it's not really seen anyway, and I'm trying to clear my skin up on my forehead at the moment. So it just makes sense. Yeah, it feels really nice. It doesn't feel like I've got foundation on, really. Down the neck. I always apply my foundation with my beauty blender, but I make sure it's wet because I always think that helps a lot with dry skin. I'm really sorry it's dirty. I actually did wash it the other day, but obviously a couple of uses makes it just the same as what it was beforehand. For my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlight. And I have this in Ivory. I've been really happy with this because it's not thick. I don't like concealers that are thick. And it's just like a squeezy one, you just squeeze it out. Okay. So I'm just gonna blend that all in. Again with my beauty blender. If you don't like using the same as your foundation, I'm not really too fussed about it. They do sell them in these in 2 now, which is brilliant for like one for concealer and one for foundation. If you're one of those people that doesn't really like mixing the two together. And that's all done. And then I'm just going to obviously set that. Something else that's new that I'm trying is my Nars Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder in the loose one. Love the packaging on this. It's just really, I've got it messy already, look at me. It's just really like, I don't know, it's just sophisticated. I really like the packaging on that. It's got one of these annoying things that you have to get out. It's not too difficult to pull out. So I'm just going to tap some of that into the lid. And then I'm just literally going to take my Real Techniques powder setting brush and swirl that around. And I'm just going to concentrate the powder on my under my eyes where I put my concealer. Feels really weightless, really weightless. You literally can't even feel you're putting powder on. And just my T-zone, really. Feels lovely applying it. I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my foundation, and then I'll come back to you. So I've done all the rest of my makeup, so I'll come back to you in probably like 4 hours or so, just to see how it's going. And then I'll probably come back again after that, just to see how it's going, and just see how it's lasting on my skin and how I still feel about it after then. But so far, I really, really like it. So I'll speak to you soon. So I've now had my makeup on for about 5 hours, and I'm really pleased. They haven't set in my lines in my forehead. I have really bad frown lines, and it hasn't set in there, which is really good, because most foundations do. But that's probably just because it's not a thick consistency. And it's stayed on really well, actually. Really well. The only place I'd say it's rubbed off a little bit would be like down here, but that's the usual for my makeup. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. But I'll probably come back in a few more hours. It's now getting dark, so it's quite difficult to show you how it still looks. But I'll probably come back in a few more hours just to let you know how it is. So I'll see you in a bit. My foundation on for 9 hours, so a long time. Obviously, it's coming off around here and on my chin, which it always comes off. I've had it on for 9 hours. That's what I expect. My forehead, it's not setting in my lines, which I'm really pleased with. But it's starting to wear away and like here a bit. But my skin still doesn't look dry. So compared to the All Day Luminous, if I'd have had this on for this long, my skin would look really dry. So it's much better for my skin. I mean, I might need to reapply a bit of powder throughout the day, more so than what I did beforehand with my All Day Luminous. However, it feels nicer on my skin and it looks nicer on my skin, so I don't mind doing that. And it might be something that I have to buy more often, because it's not. I might have to reapply it more and build it up more, but I don't mind as long as it looks better on my skin. So I really recommend this for anyone that has normal to dry skin. I'm not sure how it would be on oily skin, but maybe the All Day Luminous would be better for those with oily to normal skin, and the Sheer Glow better for normal to dry skin. But I'm really pleased with it so far. I mean, it's 8:30 now, and it's stayed on really well. So, and I haven't actually set this, I haven't powdered this up or nothing. This has just been completely left, so it's not looking too bad considering. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.